Football is one of the most popular and exciting sports in the world. This game, which brings together millions of people, is also very interesting with its origins. Here's a journey into the exciting history of football. Ancient origins. The origins of football date back thousands of years. In ancient times, ball-like games were played in different cultures. For example, in ancient China, a game called Cuju was used to get the ball into a certain area. Similarly, there were ball-based games in ancient Egyptian and Greek civilizations, Middle Ages, and England. The foundations of modern football were laid in Europe in the Middle Ages. Especially in England, ball-based games played among villages were popular. However, the rules of these games were often unclear, and the games often became chaotic. Establishing the rules. In the mid-19th century, football games became common among schools and universities in England. In this process, the rules of the game began to be determined. In 1863, the English Football Association, FA, published a manual setting out the basic rules of modern football. International spread. As the rules of football became clearer in England, the game quickly spread around the world. British workers took football around the world and popularized it among local communities. In the early 20th century, football became a sport played internationally. World Cup and professionalization. In the mid-20th century, the FIFA World Cup, one of the most prestigious events in football, was held. This tournament has become a celebration where teams from all over the world come together and compete. Additionally, playing football in professional leagues became widespread during this period. Europe's big leagues began to attract the world's most talented players. Modern era. Today, football remains the most popular sport in the world. Every year, millions of people gather in stadiums and in front of the television to support their teams. Football has become not just a sport, but also a cultural phenomenon, playing an important role as a means for people to come together, compete, and have fun. Understanding the history of football helps us understand how this exciting sport developed and what impact it has had on people around the world. Today, the history of football is not just the history of a sport, but also an important part of human history.